yeah. Is it Saturday already? Have we made it through yet another week of Star Wars content and news? We got one episode left. That's it. The finale of this Bad Batch Season 3, the finale of this entire series. The Bad Batch is over in just a few short days. But what's the runtime of this finale? What's going to happen in this finale? Who, the what, the what, the who, the what, and what is going to who? We will talk about it all today. What's up, guys? It's Mike, a guy who loves Star Wars. We got a lot to get into today, talking about the runtime, what we think it could be, what we think it is. We're going to actually sort of clear the air on all these fake reports about the runtime being 1,000,000 hours long or 20 minutes long. We're going to get rid of those and actually predict what we think it could be realistically, logically ourselves. And then we're going to go into some great stuff, like who's the clone assassin, like who's going to die, like who's going to survive, where are we going to go next after the Bad Batch Season 3 ends. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing on this fine Saturday afternoon? How's everybody doing? Let me open up the chat so I can see what you guys are talking about. Let's say hi to everybody too. Why not? Let's start off the stream on a good note. Let's say hi to everybody. Austin, what is up? Dala, how we doing? Master Beckham in the house. This is the way. What is up? American Legion, how we doing? UV Clips. Ben, what is up? Steel Production, how we doing? Tiffany, what is up? Mando United. Starship 66. Twilight Knight, what is up? Neon Victor. Dr. Hemlock is in the house. We got a lot of questions for you, Dr. Hemlock. Daniel, what's up? Zap, how we doing? Maggie, what is up? Zap, I just said that. Dinosaur, how we doing? MC, what is up? Pam, what is up? Christoph, how we doing? Officer Murdoch in the building. Okay, I think I hit everybody. If I didn't say your name, please just yell at me in the chat. Oh, Cat's Paw, what's up? Land Sky, how we doing? Chris, what is up? John Groob, oh my God. Okay. We got a bunch of fun, familiar faces in the chat. All right, let's talk about the Bad Batch. Let's start with the runtime. Why not? It is the title of this. Will it be 20 minutes? Will it be an hour? Let's break this down. So I'm sure you've heard rumored online that this episode's only going to be about 20 to 25 minutes. And I can guarantee you that that report is not true. However, the episode could still be 25 minutes. So I'm going to tell you guys that this report, we're going to read the report, and I'm going to tell you why it's not true, but it still could be 25 minutes. I'm just telling you that the report is not true. We have no idea the runtime of this finale, but we can kind of take a logical guess as to when it might, how long it might be. So let's go to this thing first here. This is coming from a very unreliable source that has been wrong many, many times in the past, and it pretty much just says this. The Star Wars, hang on, can you guys see that? Wait, 1 second, let me move this thing over there, let me move that over there, let me move this over there, let me do this over there, let me do that over there, and this over there. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, you can see it, okay. The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 15, which is the finale, release date and time have been revealed. Wrong. Title, Cavalry has arrived. The episode will air on Disney+. The final episode of the show's third season concludes the series as the Bad Batch undertakes a daring mission to rescue Omega from Imperial captivity. Set in the post-Clone Wars era, the episode spans around 24 to 25 minutes, depicting the group's encounters and various challenges and transformations. So the only thing that isn't the most broad statement in this paragraph is the fact that it's 24 to 25 minutes, and it's wrong. So this entire paragraph is just broad statement after broad statement, and it is not correct. Now, again, like I said, could the episode be 25 minutes? Absolutely. I'm just saying that this is not true. So we have no clue what the runtime will be, but I want to ask you guys. I want to ask you, how long do you think it should be? Put your preferred length of the episode in the chat right now. And let's start up a poll, actually. Let's start up a poll that is asking you guys a very important question here. And I have to end that poll about whether you liked the stream or not, because let's be honest, guys. If you haven't liked the stream yet, what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay? All right, let's pull this up. Do you think the finale will be over 1 hour? Over an hour. Yes or no? That's sort of the baseline that we're going to start with. 1 hour. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. 66 minutes, that would be cool because Order 66. 99 minutes would be even cooler because it's Clone Force 99, of course. Like the Rebels finale was 48 minutes. True. Maybe 30, maybe an hour 30, that would be crazy. Hopefully 99, 2 hours, that would be kind of crazy. That would be wild. 90 minutes, 1 hour minimum. Interesting. Out there, but I'd like it to be an hour and a half. Okay. Should be at least 35 minutes. Over an hour, 2 hours, 1 hour. Should be an hour 15. 45 to 60 minutes. Preferred length? Oh no. I'm looking for an hour, but 99-minute episode. All right. 99 minutes would be crazy because it's obviously Clone Force 99. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Fearless. I appreciate that. 99 minutes would be a wish. Okay. I wonder if they're going to do 99 minutes. Now, they've been teasing it out for quite a while. Now, if you don't know, 99 minutes is an hour and 39 minutes. That's a very, very long episode. Very long. That would be like 6 regular episodes, 5 or 6 regular episodes. It would be very, very long, to say the least. So let's see why people are actually thinking it could be 99. So Star Wars themselves tweeted this out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. They tweeted this out. It all comes down to this. In 99 hours, the series finale of Star Wars The Bad Batch is available on Disney+. With a little bit of a trailer here, but there's no... Whoa, that was loud. I don't think there's any new footage in it. We can watch it through, though. Let's watch it through. Why not? Why not?
Hang on!
They found me. Who? My brothers.
So nothing new there, right? Nothing new. But regardless, still gets you hyped up. 99 hours, which was yesterday, until the finale. So people seem to think that this might be a tease, that the finale might be 99 minutes. Hey, Darth Revan, right there. Master Revan in the chat. Let's give him a like. Plan 99, I'm ready for whatever. Okay, so a lot of people think that it could be a 99-minute episode, which would be absolutely insane. That's an hour and 39 minutes. It would be wild. Absolutely wild. But let's talk about let's talk about what we would be upset with. How low can you go? How low can you go where it will, until it actually angers us? Would 45, give me a 1 into the chat if 45 minutes would be okay. Just give me a 1 and give me a 2 if you're like, no, that's too short. 45 minutes. Where are you at with 45 minutes? Is that too short? Is that too short? 45 minutes? 45 minutes, 1, you're okay with it. 2, you're like, no, that's too short. 1 is like, okay, 45 minutes, that sounds good to me. And 2 is like, nah, too short. Oh, wow, we're already split on that one. I was going to go even lower. Oh, okay. 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 Hang on, let me see what this poll is at. Let me see what this poll is at. So 75% of you guys think it will be over an hour. 75%, which is crazy. Yeah. Did I see? Yes, I did see the image from the Acolyte. I did. I actually posted it on Twitter too. Or X, I should say. The X. Yeah, I did. All right, we seem very split on this. 45 minutes, whether or not we'd be okay with it. So let me bump it up to an hour, okay? Let me bump it up. We'll bump it up to, an hour. 60 minutes. Same deal. Give me a 1 into the chat if you think 60 minutes is good. If you're like, okay, I'm good with that. 60 minutes, perfect. And give me a 2 if you're like, nah, too short. And be honest, guys. This is where honesty comes into play here. What are we thinking? So, yeah, you guys seem to think that an hour is good. So if an hour is good and a 45 isn't, then what's the cutoff? What's the cutoff? Where do we get upset? Huh? What's the cutoff? At what point do we go, no, it was only blank amount of minutes? Where's the cutoff? You tell me. Where's the cutoff? Is it 45 minutes? Is it 35 minutes? Is it 25 minutes? Is it 10 minutes? Where is it? 35? Less than 50? Lower than 35 makes me mad. 30 minutes. Super Game and Jay, what's up? 45? Less than 35? 29? Okay. So it seems like less than 30 or 35-ish area. So anything less than 35 minutes is going to anger us. We're going to be upset by that. I think I can agree with that. I think if there's anything less than 30 minutes, I'll be upset. But if it's over an hour, I'll be like on the moon. I'll be like, holy shit, let's go. But there's a gray area there. From 30 minutes to an hour, that's a whole nother 30 minutes. In that gray area, some people are going to be like, this wasn't long enough. And some people are going to be like, oh, okay, that was pretty good. I really hope they stay out of it. I just hope they go an hour, hour 5, hour 15 even, maybe even go 99 minutes. It would be great. But if you start to go 45, 35, or even 30-minute finale, people are going to lose it. They're going to absolutely lose it. And I think you guys are absolutely right. I think if you go anywhere under 35 minutes, it'll be a disaster. But here's why I don't think it will be. I actually think it will be over an hour by quite a bit. Quite a bit. But let me tell you why. So let's go over to Disney Plus here. Let's take a gander at season 1. Actually, we'll go to season 3 first and work our way back. So let's start with The Bad Batch. So The Bad Batch season 3 looks like this on Disney Plus. The first episode, the premiere, was 33 minutes. Now, this has actually been, I believe, if I check myself really quickly, this has been the longest episode thus far throughout the season. 33 minutes, and that was the premiere. Then we had like 27, 27, 28, bunch of 27s, bunch of 28s, 25, 25, 24, 23. Do I see a 26? Do I see a 27, 27? Can I get a 27, 20, 25, 24, 20? So we're about that 25, 27, 28 range the entire season. If you go back to season 2, very similarly, even the premiere was only 24, but 28. Do I see a 30? Do I see a 26? Do I see a 29, 28, 29, 20, 31, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 29, 30, 32, 32, 30, 39, 30, 30, 30, 28, 28, 29. So they're all 27 to 30. All of them. If you go back to season 1, now don't look at the premiere really quickly. Don't look at the premiere. You got 30, 28, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 29, 28, 29, 26, 27, 27, 30, 32, and don't look at this for a second. What do you notice about those runtimes? The difference between season 1 and season 2 and season 3 is that season 1 and 2 were all way closer or over 30. 32, 30, 27, 29, 28, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. All 30-minute episodes, pretty much, in the first season. Then you go to season 2, and you still got 30, 31, 29, 30, 29, 30, 32, 29, 30, 30, 30, pretty much, 28, 20, 29. They're all about 30 minutes. When you look at season 3, they're all shorter than that. And I'm not talking like drastically shorter than that, but I'm saying like 27, 25, 24, 25, 23, 24. Like it's only 3 or 4 or 5 minutes or 6 or 7 minutes in this instance with 23, but it's drastic. It adds up. Season 3 has been exponentially shorter than season 2 and season 1. Like massively. Now, it might just be because this finale is going to be long as...
This is where the fun begins.
It might be long as hell. It might be really, really long because they've been dwindling down these numbers. You're talking 23 minutes. You have a 23-minute episode in the Juggernaut? 23. Are you kidding me? 23? Now let's talk about season 1, episode 1, okay? Let's talk about season 1, episode 1. The premiere of this entire series, The Aftermath, was at 1 hour and 16 minutes. An hour and 16 minutes. That's long. That's very long. So, an hour and 16 minutes is the premiere of the show. What is the end? The finale. We have been leading to this for 3 seasons, for 5 years. When did The Bad Batch season 1 come out? Somebody in the chat help me out. When did The Bad Batch season 1 come out? Was it 2019? Or was it 2020? Imagine 66 hours. Imagine. It's just like 3 days long. What year was Bad Batch season 1? 2021? Oh, it's 21. Oh, okay. 2021. So we've been on this journey for over 3 years now. 3 years. I thought it was way earlier than that. 2021. Okay. Okay. I believe you guys. I believe you. 2021. We've been on this journey for over 3 years now. 3 years. You don't think they're not gonna end it with a bang, like an absolute bang? This is probably going to be the end of many of these characters. I assume Crosshair, Hunter, Wrecker, all of them. You don't think they're gonna give us at least an hour? At least. They gave us with the premiere an hour. Now let's compare it to other shows, because we've had animated shows before and with very short episodes. Think of the Clone Wars. Now let's go check out the Clone Wars and let's go check out Star Wars Rebels. And then just for fun, you guys want to just do some fun? Just for fun. Just for fun. I appreciate that, Livy. Just for fun, let's look at Star Wars Resistance. Give me a 1 into the chat if you've even watched Star Wars Resistance. And give me a 2 if you're like, no. I'd be a 2 on this list. I have not seen Star Wars Resistance. I know you guys keep telling me to watch it, and I will someday. I will, I promise. But today's not that day. Today is not that day. All right, let's go take a gander now. Let's take a gander at the Clone Wars. Here we go. The Clone Wars. Let's go to Season 7. Actually, let's go to Season 6 first, because if you guys know, if you're Clone Wars fans, you know that Season 6 came out 7 years before Season 7. So there's a huge break in time before the final season. So technically Season 6 was the final season for quite some time. And if you look at Season 6 finale, it was 24 minutes. Now let's go to Season 7, which is the real end to the Clone Wars story. And the finale is 25 minutes. 25 minutes. It's getting hot down here. Hang on. It's getting hot in there. Getting too excited. 25 minutes. That is not long at all. Now, the difference between the Clone Wars ending and the Bad Batch ending is, first of all, one was 7 seasons and one was 3, not even half. And secondly, this Clone Wars finale, if you guys will remember, is a 4-part finale. These last 4 episodes, all in the bottom row here, they're all the Siege of Mandalore. All of them. So it's really a 20 to 50, it's over an hour. Well over an hour finale if you were to watch all of them back to back to back to back to back. Yeah. So technically it was sort of just a final arc. The Bad Batch doesn't have that. This isn't a final arc. This isn't a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. When you watch these episodes and the title comes up, it says like part 1, I believe. From what I remember watching them when they first came out. So it's really an hour plus. Now, if you go over to Star Wars Rebels, I believe that is about 48 minutes, you guys were saying? Hang on, let's find it. Star Wars Rebels, the most underrated Star Wars piece of content in the galaxy. You heard it here first. Where is Star Wars Rebels? They're hiding it from me. Oh, there it is. Season 4, Star Wars Rebels ends with a 48-minute. Again, look at Star Wars Rebels. 24, 25, 24, 25, 24, 24. 24, 24, 24. Wow, talk about consistency. 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. But the finale is 48. Now, there's a reason for this. Star Wars Rebels came out on television. Have you guys heard about this thing called cable television? It came out on cable television, so the reason it's always going to be 24 or 25 is because of commercial breaks. It's a 30-minute show with 6 minutes of commercials. Now, the finale was an hour. So it had commercial breaks, but it was an hour. So that was the reason that this was a lot longer. Now, we're in the wild, wild west of streaming, where anything can go down. Pretty much anything can go down. So there is no restrictions for commercials. There's no restrictions for something called a cable box. There's nothing of that. So this Bad Batch finale could be anywhere from the 25 supposed minutes that they're reporting it to be, fake reporting it to be, to anywhere to an hour and 16 probably, because that's what the premiere was. An hour and 16 minutes. Imagine a 99-minute finale. Tony in the house, what's up? Star Wars Sith says, did we get confirmation yet of the runtime, or is it still just a 25-minute rumor? Well, the 25-minute rumor is just a rumor for now, and it's a horrible one, coming from a very unreliable source. So I would say no. There's no confirmation yet on a runtime. We are just kind of speculating right now on what we could possibly think it will be, using our sort of brains, I guess. Sort of brains. You Will Try says, have you seen yesterday the tweet from Trooper 2005 about a runtime and title? Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Why not? Trooper 2005. Oh, here we go. Sammy. You said it was from yesterday? I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't see it because they tweet a million times. Hang on. Hang on. I don't see it. I don't see it. If you're not in the Discord, send it to the Discord. Somebody in the Discord, send it. Send it. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. Let's talk about tweets while we're at it. Okay? Let's go over to Jennifer Colbert, or Colbert, whatever the hell her name is, the head showrunner, or head writer, I should say, for this third season of The Bad Batch. Let's go over to her Twitter profile, because we got some interesting tweets to look at, ladies and gentlemen, as this Bad Batch Season 3 is probably going to be a sad one, as Jennifer is teasing out here. Okay, let's take a look over at Jennifer Colbert. This is her right here in a hoodie, I guess, with sunglasses on. She is the executive producer and head writer for Star Wars The Bad Batch. Okay, so this is what she had to say. We just looked at this Star Wars. It all comes down to this, 99 hours until the Bad Batch. She quote tweeted that and said 99 minutes until its wraps on Clone Force 99. Now, most people have taken this in a way that is not very positive, to say the least. A very sad way. Thinking that Jennifer Colbert is saying that this is the end of the Bad Batch. They're all going to die in this finale. Now, Clone Force 99 does not involve two specific people. That is Omega and Echo. Clone Force 99 is called Clone Force 99 for one reason and one reason only. Their CT numbers. CT 9901, CT 9902, CT 9903, and CT 9904, also known as Hunter, Tech, Wrecker, and Crosshair. I believe in that order. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But those are the only Clone Force 99 brothers. Yes, Omega has joined the Bad Batch. Yes, Echo is a part of the Bad Batch and technically Clone Force 99. But let's be honest, they're not. So maybe, just maybe, Jennifer Colbert is talking about here that Crosshair, Hunter, and Wrecker are all goners. But let's look at the comment section here. Let's just see. Hang on. No! I am totally ready. I know you guys thought I was going to say not ready, but I'm totally ready for this finale. I can't wait. I don't want them all to die, but I can't wait to watch it. You know? All right. Jen, I'm going to be sobbing, and she said we'll sob together. Again, not a good indication that's going to be a happy ending here. Not a good indication at all. It's going to be a happy ending. Just pronounce Jennifer's last name as Corvette. No, it's Corbett, Cobart, Carbet. I don't know. I'm not going to figure it out now. We've been going for like 12 weeks here. And again, I'm actually going to cry. You will, and me too. It's not going to be a happy ending. Just to say the least, it's not going to be a happy ending, okay? And this is like the perfect example of what we're all going to be looking like at 3 a.m. on Wednesday. Yeah, to say the least. So that's the first tweet that we got to go over from Jennifer Colbert. We do have another one. And that is this. What do you mean next week is the Bad Batch season finale? I'm going to need a minute. Now, this could just be referring to, of course, this show's ending. But we're all going to be like this. This is going to be us. This is going to be us. It's going to be pretty bad. The tears will flow. The tears will flow. Yeah. It's going to be a sad ending. Many of our favorite characters from this show are probably all going to die. Let's take a look at Kiner Music's tweets, okay? This one I thought was pretty funny, and I don't understand it. Actually, we'll get to that one in a second. If you guys watched my video from yesterday, you saw that I talked about this at length, because this tweet might be the key to everything. This tweet right here with Elmo and an explosion, and as you can see on the left side of this redacted, there's a T, and the T might be standing for the Bad Batch, and it might just be the end of the Bad Batch as they're blowing up, and this is Omega watching them blow up. Whew. Calm down. Okay. And of course, I commented T is for the best ending of a show ever. So what has gotten people kind of riled up about this tweet is that somebody commented, "This better be Hunter and Tantus," referring to Elmo being Hunter and Tantus being what's blown up. But Kiner's response was, one of them could definitely be Hunter. And that doesn't give me much hope. That doesn't really give me much hope that this red Elmo creature over here is going to be Hunter. I think it's probably going to be this explosion. Yeah, to say the least. But regardless, this is not a good sign. Now, let's go over to the tweet that we haven't talked about at all yet, because it just came out yesterday, I believe. This one right here. Can anybody explain to me what this means? Anybody, please help me out. Help a guy out. It's some chef with a cleaver of sorts chopping off a fish's head. How in the world does that have anything to possibly do with the Bad Batch as a show? What do we think? Somebody in the chat, please help me. Please. What do we think? What do we think? Jay says they're all going to move to Pabu and become fishermen. Could be. Could be a happy ending here where they all become fishermen on Pabu. Probably not. But I like where your head's at. Sorry says, I got a bad feeling about this. Yumi bull.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Little O's, what's up, Little O's, says, someone is losing their head. I agree. I think this might actually refer to somebody getting their head either eaten off or chopped off. Chris says, that is from The Little Mermaid, is it? Okay, good. I had no idea what it was from. Wrecker is probably going to decapitate Hemlock. That would be wild. Rampart gets captured and beheaded? Oh, that's dark. There's always a bigger fish. Interesting. It's possibly alluding to someone's death. Yes, probably. Chatman, probably. Assuming Vader will show up? I don't think so. I don't think so. I do think that this is yes, there it is. Mando United. What I think this is referring to is the Zillo Beast eating Hemlock's head off. Now, maybe it's just eating Hemlock's head and eating Hemlock whole, but he might just chop his head off. I don't know. I don't see this show ending with somebody's head being chopped off. Let's be real. This is a Star Wars animated show, okay? And I know everybody says, "Oh, Star Wars animated shows are for kids." They're wrong, and I'm right there with you. Still, I don't think Disney Star Wars is going to chop somebody's head off in this finale. I would be very, very surprised. We've seen Maul chop people's heads off in the Clone Wars, and we've seen people's heads come off many times in Star Wars. But this is a little bit different. Oh, just a little bit different. The people we're playing with here, the people that are at stake here, are a group of children. Omega, obviously. A group of children. Omega is a group of that children. And then it's the Bad Batch. And honestly, this could be referring to the Zillo Beast chopping Hemlock's head off. But let's be real, guys. I would way rather see Crosshair kill Hemlock. Crosshair, hang on. Let's take a look at this. So we're going to talk about this later on in the stream, but I want to just preface it now. I think one of the most important things in this upcoming finale is Crosshair. Like, not that he's going to die either. I think it's what happened to him on Mount Tantus. This scene from season 2, between this, him trying to escape with the gas, like all of this is going to come back into play for this finale. It's going to be huge. We've been focusing on Crosshair, his shaky hands, the fact that he can't hit a shot to save his life. We've been focusing on his hands for the entire season. You're telling me that that's not going to have some massive payoff? Holy fuck. We just hit 104. That is a new channel record. We just hit 104 current people on the stream. Can I get a hell yeah in the chat, please? This is the one time I allow you guys to swear in the chat. Everybody just put hell yeah. Holy crap. 104? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What do I do? What do I do? How do I react? How do I react? Do I start punching people? What do I do? Do I say hello there?
Hello there.
Crazy. Look at all the hell yes. Awesome. Okay, cool. Back to okay, you guys just completely distracted me. Thanks a lot, 104 of you. Regardless, let's get back on track here. This is going to come into play. It's going to be the most important thing of this finale. Crosshair and Hemlock's relationship. And I think that will actually end up having Crosshair kill Hemlock. I think it will. I actually think it will. I do. I 100% do. It went down to 95. I know. As soon as I stopped talking about Star Wars, everybody's like, I'm a head out. Yeah. Don't worry about it. They'll be back. They'll be back. Hopefully. Regardless. I think this is going to play a major role in this finale, and that is Crosshair's relationship with Hemlock. I think it might even end with Crosshair killing Hemlock. I know we all love that Hemlock is going to get his head eaten off by the Zillow Beast, because we saw the Zillow Beast in the last episode. What's up, Star Wars for Life? How we doing? We saw the Zillow Beast in the last episode. It was setting up a possible Hemlock being eaten by said Zillow Beast, but I would way rather Hemlock die to Crosshair. Crosshair has the most animosity and most deserving kill in killing Hemlock. So let me actually ask you guys, how do you want Hemlock to die? By the way, this poll with over 110 votes, absolutely insane. Do you think the finale will be over 1 hour long? 72% of you say yes. Absolutely wild. So let's pull up something new here. Okay. Which would you rather for Hemlock's death? Would you rather him be eaten by the Zillow Beast or Crosshair finally hits his shot? Would you rather Dr. Hemlock dies by being eaten by the Zillow Beast or Crosshair kills him by finally hitting his shot? What would you rather? Did we hit 112? Are you fucking kidding me? That's crazy. Can I get all 112 of you to just say hi in the chat? Just once. Don't spam it. Just once. And then while you're at it, smash a freaking like on this stream. Regardless, how would you rather see Hemlock die? Eaten by the Zillow Beast, or have Crosshair finally get his revenge for all the torture and experiments that were run on him while he was on Tantus? Which would you rather? Holy crap, that's a lot of high. You guys just broke my screen just froze. Hang on. What the hell? Oh, I think it's better now. I think you guys just almost broke my screen. That was crazy. That was too many highs. Okay, regardless, that was awesome. I'm never going to be able to... I can't go back to your chats now. I just got to read them really quick. Okay. Crosshair has to snipe Hemlock to save Omega and is able to control his hand tremors at the opportune moment. I think that is definitely likely. I think it's more likely that Crosshair makes the ultimate sacrifice by hitting a shot. Now, whether or not that is hitting a shot on Hemlock or hitting a shot on an explosive that blows up all of Tantus, I think it will come down to one shot and one shot only when it comes to Crosshair. Yeah. Christoph says, killed by Crosshair plus eaten by the Zillow Beast or destroyed in an explosion. Imagine it's both. Crosshair kills him and then the Zillow Beast just picks up his dead body and eats him. That would be wild. We are getting very graphic in the stream. Let's rewind it a little bit. Let's simmer down.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Simmer down. Okay. Let's go back to the topic at hand. let's go back to Connor Music's tweet here. So I do believe that this is probably somebody's head either being chopped off, eaten off, whatever. But he also prefaced it with "Have a great weekend," which was hilarious. And then let's see what he said after this. Anybody else? "Explain now, please." And then he's just sent a bunch of fish emojis and said, "Just trying to fit in with all the fish posts." I don't get that, but okay. And then our boy Master Evan again. What's up? Okay. All right. Ooh, I believe there's one more tweet I wanted to get to. Who was it, though? Was it Jennifer again? Was it Jennifer? Oh, yeah, this one. So this one still hasn't been explained either. This is Gandalf, obviously, from Lord of the Rings. If you guys don't know what that is, I don't know what you're doing. Lord of the Rings, this is Gandalf the Grey dying. He says, "Fly, you fools," and he falls down and dies. Very similar to the way that Tech died in Season 2, so many fans think that this could be Tech making his triumphant return, but I actually doubt that that's the case here. I actually think that this is referring to somebody else who's going to die. And Jennifer prefaces it with, "I only have 10 more days." This was a tweet from a few days ago. Yeah, 5 days ago. "I only have 10 more days to get in as many Bad Batch cryptic tweets as I can until the series ends. I'm really going to miss this." And then she tweets out this. Come on, Jennifer. Give us a hint or something. I don't know. Regardless. Do I think we'll see Snoke? No. I do not. I don't think Snoke comes around for a long time after this. But we'll see. Regardless, I think this is probably either referring to Crosshair or Hunter. One of the two, I think they're both probably going to die, but one of the two is going to make the ultimate sacrifice in saving Omega. And I think the "fly, you fools" of this whole thing is him prefacing to Omega, or saying to Omega straight up, "Leave, get out of here, run, you gotta go, you gots to go." Let's talk about this. Let me ask you guys in the chat, just pure and simple, who do you think is going to die? Tell me in the chat, who do you think is going to die in the finale? Plain and simple. Hunter, Crosshair, both, Wrecker too, Echo also, Hemlock maybe, Emery, yes, this, that, who do you think is going to die? Just start there. We'll start there. I think it's the three of them. The big three, let's call them. It's Hunter, it's Crosshair, and it's Wrecker. And the reason I think this is because of the end of the last episode. We had the Rampart being captured. And Rampart being captured almost felt like a nothing burger. It was like, why do that? Rampart's like, he's not even that important in the story right now. What's the point of having him be captured by the Empire? I actually think the reason that they had Rampart split up from the Bad Batch was because all three of them are going to die. And they want Rampart to actually survive. Now, Rampart might be going down the same track as, let's say, what the hell? My brain just malfunctioned. What's the guy from Star Wars Rebels? Agent what? What the? My brain just broke. Agent. It's Agent, right? Officer? Agent Callus. Agent Callus. Oh my God. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Yes. What the hell? My brain just broke. It broke. Agent Callus. I think Rampart is going down the Agent Callus route. I think he is. Look at all the Calluses in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. My brain just malfunctioned for a second, okay? Okay. Yes, Agent Callus. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Agent Callus. I think Rampart will be going down that route. I think he will play a part in, actually, because of the Bad Batch making their sacrifice, he will come around. Right now, he's currently on the trajectory of Agent Callus, but the difference between him and Callus is Callus has that one whole episode with Zeb when they're trapped on that ice moon type place, and they have to work together to escape, and they have this whole emotional connection type deal, and that's sort of when it clicks in his head that I'm doing the wrong thing, shouldn't be working for the Empire, blah, 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 blah. That hasn't happened yet for Rampart. Yes, the Empire imprisoned him, and that should have been enough, but it wasn't. He's still the same douchey guy. Regardless, I think what Crosshair is going to do, which is sacrificing himself, is going to prove to Rampart that he can be a better man, whatever. Regardless, I think last week's episode with the scene between Callus, now I'm calling him Callus. I couldn't even think of his name. Rampart and Crosshair, I think that scene where he says, You used to work for the Empire. You used to be a good soldier that follows orders. And Crosshair says, I've changed. I'm not that anymore. And he says, sure you have. He's like, we'll see about that. I think once Rampart sees Crosshair make the ultimate sacrifice, then he will sort of come back to the light. That is not what I meant to even talk about in the first place. I think the reason that Rampart got separated from the other three is because those three are goners. There's a reason that Echo is separate from the three of them too, because he's going to survive as well. My final, and final, we got 4 more days until this show comes out. I'm going to have 100 more theories by Tuesday. My final prediction for this third season about who's going to die is Crosshair, Hunter, and Wrecker. Obviously, you got the bad guys, but just for the Bad Batch heroes, just for Clone Force 99 heroes, those 3. I think Echo survives. I think Omega survives. I think Rampart survives. I think maybe even Emery survives. I think Hemlock's a goner. Tantus will blow up. Everybody in there will die. Dr. Scalder and all. But Echo will survive. And so will Omega. And so will Rampart. And that's why they had to split Rampart off from the other 3, using that bear as just a random plot device to get Rampart away from the other Bad Batch. Just have him run away. Genius. Just have this bear show up and he just runs away. Genius. Regardless, I do think that those 3 will die in this finale, probably sacrificing themselves, and that's why they're separate from Omega and Echo. Echo and Emery are about to go save the kids. They're going to find Omega and the Force-sensitive kids and save them, and Omega's going to go, wait! What's up, brother? No, they're going to go, wait! I got to go free the Zilla Beast to go distract them for us. And then they'll go free the Zilla Beast, and that's probably how this finale's going to go. And before they escape, they might get trapped or something, and then Crosshair comes out of nowhere, and Hemlock, and he's like, what's up, brother? And then he shoots him, and then, yeah, you get the gist. But regardless, I think that we're going to see Omega, Echo, and Rampart, maybe Emery, but definitely the Force-sensitive kids too. They're all going to escape. Probably with the help of Rex swooping in, but we'll talk about that in a second. But who do you think is going to die? Let's pull this up because I'm really intrigued. I'm actually going to give you, there's only 4 options that I can give you, so let's start there. Let's start there. By the way, this poll, how would you rather Dr. Hemlock dies? 75% of you said that you would rather see him be killed by Crosshair than the Zilla Beast, which is actually surprising. Yeah. Any updates regarding length? No, we were kind of just speculating about it. The only update was that the 24 to 25 minute thing is just not real. That was what I was trying to get across at the beginning of the stream. If I didn't do that well, I apologize, but it's not real, and we have no clue whether this will be an episode that's 20 minutes or an hour and a half, or maybe even longer. We have no idea. Yeah, okay. Let me pull this up now. Who will die? Who will die in the finale? Who will die in the finale? Your options are, you only get 4 options in these polls, which is a bummer. I wish I could get like 30, but regardless, 4 options, so these are your options. Hunter, Wrecker, well, that's not how you spell Wrecker. Wrecker, Crosshair, Crosshair, there we go. Crosshair, that's not how you spell Crosshair, what the hell? 2 S's, there we go. Crosshair, and all of the above. All of the above. Do you think all 3 of them are going to die? Or are we thinking it's just going to be a one-off type thing? Crosshair's the only one that dies. Hunter's the only one that dies. What do we think? I'm very intrigued to see where this poll goes. I actually think a lot of you are going to say all of the above, but I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Hashtag free the Zilla Beast. I'll be down for that. Twilight Knight says, the bitter end will be Omega goes off with the kids with Ventress. The Bad Batch will survive, though? I don't know about that. Lance Guy says, what happened to the Kaminoan that was in captive? Oh, Nala Se. So I think Nala Se is probably going to go down with the ship. When Tantus gets blown up, she's probably going to die too. It's the same reason that she's not around in The Mandalorian. Dr. Pershing talks about the Kaminoan scientists and what they did on Kamino and how they were like the most genius species in the galaxy when it came to cloning. But we know that they're all gone by then. So it's likely that Nala Se will most likely die probably in the explosion of Tantus, if I were to guess, because if she was around, Palpatine would just try to find her because she is probably the best cloner in the galaxy. Yeah. Nobody's talking about Omega dying. We can talk about Omega dying, but honestly, it doesn't even seem like a thought that could cross my mind. All right, let's just ask. Let's ask. Give me a 1 if you think Omega will die. Give me a 2 if you think no way Omega dies. 1 is yes, 2 is no. Will Omega die? I'm absolutely 2. I'm like, there's no way Omega will die. That's almost like impossible at this point. They set her up in the. Here's why. Let me say why. 120 in the chat. Are you serious? Holy crap. I see a bunch more 2s than I do 1s. Like 10 to 1. Yeah, look at all the 2s. Exactly. Oh my God, Obi-Wan Kenobi's in the chat. What's up? Yeah, look at all the 2s. Exactly. Here's why Omega won't die. Her first appearance in Star Wars was Episode 1, Season 1 of The Bad Batch. She hasn't been in anything else. She hasn't been in comics. She hasn't been in any other show. And I actually don't think that they would introduce a character like her, be the main character of the entire show, and then kill her off at the end. I don't think that's what they're going to do. I think they're setting up Omega for a very, and I mean very, very bright future. With Asajj Ventress possibly in a spin-off show with the hidden path that we saw in Obi-Wan and Jedi Survivor. Like, she could actually end up going into live action in The Mandalorian, or the Mandoverse, I should say. Maybe in Ahsoka Season 2, maybe in the Book of Boba Fett Season 2, if we ever get that. I just don't think it's possible that they would kill off Omega. Somebody said she has the child armor. Yeah, it's unlikely that they will be killing off any of the kids in this episode either. Not because it's impossible to kill kids in Star Wars. Order 66, ever heard of it? I just don't think that that's what's going down here. I think Omega is actually going to save these kids on purpose. Well, obviously on purpose, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Thanks, Star Wars for Life. I appreciate that. Obi-Wan says, hello there.
Hello there.
Thank you. It just doesn't make sense to kill off Omega. I agree. Anthony says, hi, Mike, just got here. I'm hoping that the series finale would be at least 60 minutes plus. And no, Omega will not die. It would totally defeat the purpose of the Star Wars universe. Her purpose in the Star Wars universe. She's also too interesting to kill her off. I agree. I think Omega has a very bright future. She went from a very, very, very annoying person. Like Episode 1, Season 1, she was so annoying. But she's come around a lot like Ahsoka Tano in a way, where she's now become this badass character that you're rooting for. You're like, hell yeah, break out of that prison. Yeah. Steel Production says, what do you think about the other 2 mountains? Yeah, we could talk about that, for sure. The other 2 mountains. So what he's referring to here is when you look at, where is it? Here we go. When you look at Mount Tantus. When you look at a picture of Mount Tantus, like this here. There we go. When you look at Mount Tantus, there's another mountain right there. And actually from a different view, there's a third mountain as well. But there's more than one mountain. What's going on there? Who put the other mountain there? What do you guys think is in that other mountain? Some people thought it would have been where they were housing the Zillo Beast, but we just saw that Omega went through the pipes or whatever you want to call that, the crawl space area, and found the Zillo Beast. So that wasn't the answer. The Zillo Beast is in the same mountain as Omega. What's in the other mountain? What do we think? Catherine, what's up? What's up? Raphael says she will be on in Pabu. It just went away. Sorry. Maybe they infiltrated the wrong mountain. Imagine the Bad Batch going to the wrong mountain. Well, they have Crosshair with them, so that probably won't happen. Bryant says Snoke. Interesting. Do you guys think that this second mountain could be housing Snoke? But why would that be the case? Because we know that the vault in where Mount Tantus is being kept is in this mountain. We saw that in episode 3, and that's where Omega currently is right now, too. Would they keep them in 2 separate mountains? Is there a vault part 2 Is there a Vault 2, the second one, in this mountain? That's for Grand Admiral Thrawn. Interesting. Interesting. I do think Grand Admiral Thrawn will eventually show up to Tantus in live action in the Mandoverse, but we'll see. We shall see. Oops, go away. Palpatine's clones, but that's, again, not there. The other mountain is Hemlock's penthouse. Could be. Could be. Could be. Could be. Palpatine's clones. Something else. Well, yeah, we know it's something else. It's just more kids. Could be. It's a misdirect. But why would it be a misdirect? They purposely put a second mountain there. Guys, there's purposely a second mountain there. They only had to put one mountain in this scene, but they put two. They definitely put two. Do we know for sure that the mountain is the same one from episode 3? Could have been another one. Interesting. Another cloning facility? Could be. Brian says, it would make sense to have a mountain solely for a fail-safe, or fail-snake clones? Fail-sake for clones, remembering that they have failed ones too. True, it could just be an extension of the facility. It could just be the same sort of facility, just kind of extended type deal. I don't know. Clone Assassin Armory? Ooh, maybe. The Clone Assassins are in one of them? Could be. Prison for adult M-count subjects, maybe? Ooh, adult M-count subjects? Maybe. Sith Lord Secret Lair? Could be cool. What are your thoughts on if we will see that weapon that Echo gave Omega again? Oh, 100%. 100%. That was an important scene. And the fact that it hasn't been brought up again is quite strange to me. I agree. Friggins, what's up? Yeah. 3 mountains, if I remember correctly, from the novels. Yeah, but those novels are legends. The Thrawn novels that you're referring to are indeed legends. But there still are multiple ones, yeah. Maybe the second mountain is where they make Zilla Beast armor. It could be something else, like they're doing cloning stuff on this mountain and the other mountain is something to do with armor and the Zilla Beast or something like that. It could be. It definitely could be. Or it could just be more clones. My clones! Ben says, do you think that there will be a post-credit scene? Absolutely. Maybe not a post-credit scene, but an epilogue. Like in Star Wars Rebels. Something to sort of kick us off into the next animated show. Probably show where Rex leads off into maybe a Clone Rebellion show. Or it will lead us into an Omega and Ventress show and show Omega go off with Ventress. Either way, yes, there will be some sort of epilogue / maybe post-credit scene where we get to see what's coming next. What's going to be the next show. Because after this episode, guys, animated Star Wars is done. Obviously, you have Tales of the Empire literally 3 days later. I know. But from what I mean is an actual show, an actual multi-season show of animated stuff. That's over. Obviously, there's going to be a next show, but we don't know what it's going to be. We have no idea. So, I mean, tell me in the chat what you want it to be, obviously. Let's pull that up. Why not? Actually, we'll leave this poll up for a little bit longer, and then I'll pull it up. Let's talk about it. So, I honestly think the best options for the next animated show are to extend this one with Omega and Ventress and maybe go into a hidden path type show where you actually get to see Omega and Ventress and these clone Force-sensitive kids go into hiding, and then they help other Force-sensitive kids and people who survived Order 66 go into hiding with Quinlan Voss, and you get to see a lot of that. That would be really cool. A Clone Rebellion show would be awesome with Rex and others. That would be cool. What? Chat, no on screen? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Or it could jump to a different time period. We could go to a different animated show, which is like Luke Skywalker's Jedi Temple. That would be cool. We could go to a post-sequel world maybe, or even a High Republic show. We haven't really touched the High Republic other than in the books, which would be kind of cool. You think it should be about Luke's Jedi Temple? I would love to see that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That'd be cool. All right, let's pull it up then. What do you guys want to see? A Luke Skywalker Jedi Academy show. Okay. Interesting. 127? That's insane. Can everybody smash a freaking like in this stream? All right. By the way, that poll with who do you guys think will die? Ended off with 48% of you saying all of the above. Next highest was 26% with Crosshair, then 15% with Hunter, and only 8% said Wrecker. All right, let's pull this up. The Bad Batch is over after this week. What do you want to be the next animated show? What do you want to be the next animated Star Wars show? Here are your options, because I only get 4, remember. I'm going to go Luke Skywalker, Jedi Academy. How do you spell Academy? That's not how you spell it. That's how you spell it. Jedi Academy. Then you got a Clone Rebellion show. Rebellion? Is Rebellion of 2 L's? Yeah. Clone Rebellion show, which would be about Rex. Rex show. I'll put it in parentheses. A Rex show. How about an Omega and Ventress show? About the Hidden Path. I'll put that in parentheses. Hidden Path. Oh, that's too many letters. Fudge. Okay, you guys get the gist. And then the last one is going to be something else. Other. We'll just have an other pro. And if you have an other, put it in the chat. If you have an other, put it in the chat. So those are your 4 options. Hidden Path, Omega Ventress show, Clone Rebellion with Captain Rex show, or something else. Something else. What do we think? Wow, this is not going how I thought. Wait, what? 66% of you right now say Clone Rebellion Rex show. That is not at all how I thought this poll was going to go. I thought it was going to be Omega Ventress or at least the Luke Skywalker. Like, this wasn't even... what? That's not what I expected at all. Oh, well, it's dropping now, but that's not what I expected. That's wild. That is wild. I did not expect that in the slightest, actually. That's crazy. Obi-Wan Kenobi says they shouldn't make too many of the clone shows. That would ruin the nice plot that we have for them. I agree. That's why I don't think they should go to another clone show, and that would be about Rex. I think if they want to continue this sort of storyline, they would go off with Omega and Ventress. Yes, Rex could pop his head in every once in a while and join the party, but he doesn't have to get his own show. You know? Yeah, no? Skywalker Academy says, I want a Clone Wars style show with several arcs. The Dark Times, the Hidden Path, and the Clone Rebellion. Bounty Hunters, Inquisitors, building of the Rebel Alliance, all of them. You could get that, though, with like an Omega show. You could get the Underworld of Star Wars. You could get the Hidden Path with Star Wars. You could get the Bounty Hunters of Star Wars. You could get Inquisitors because Asajj Ventress and Omega would go up against Inquisitors all the time, I'm sure, being lightsaber wielders. And you would get aspects of the Clone Rebellion show as well with that show, too, because you'd have Rex coming in and out of there all the time because Omega's friends with him. I don't know. I'm going to leave that poll up there for a while because that was very interesting. That's not how I thought that was going to go at all. But right now, about 50% of you guys do think that the Clone Rebellion Rex show should be next. Interesting. Animate Indiana Jones like Clone Wars? That would be cool. I wouldn't mind an Indiana Jones show. That'd be cool. Other. I'd like to see a Dark Times show from the point of view of the Empire. That would be cool, but you're kind of getting that with Tales of the Empire. Now, I know it's only 6 episodes and they're all shorts, but you still are getting that. Oh, by the way, we got some like teaser or something for Tales of the Empire. Let's go take a look at that. So Tales of the Empire is 1 week away. It's just a week away. And we got a little bit of a 9-second teaser here. So let's take a look at this. Whoa, that's loud. Okay. So this is coming from Star Wars themselves. It says, in 1 week, Tales of the Empire arrives on Disney Plus with all 6 new Star Wars original shorts. I'm guessing this is going to come out at 3 in the morning, which is a bummer. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But regardless, this is coming out in a week on May the 4th. Next week. Next Saturday is May the 4th, guys. Crazy. May the 4th is next Saturday, and Tales of the Empire drops then. So let's take a look at this 9-second short.
Attack! I will fulfill my destiny.
That's it. I mean, it's nothing new. It's nothing new, but it's still cool. Obviously, you got Grievous there. The Grand Inquisitor yelling attack. And that was in their training sequence with Barriss and him. Then you got 1 week. Wait, what was going on here? Ooh, maybe hiding something behind the 1, eh? What is that? Looks like maybe a witch right there blowing up or something. What is this? Interesting. That must be important because it goes to a different scene here. Just under the 1 is an explosion. Hiding something from us yet again, Disney, are we? I love when Lucasfilm does stuff like this. I'm going to, once this stream ends, I'm going to sit here and go like this for about 2 hours. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's blowing up, though. Somebody's blowing up. Regardless, then we got the fight between Barriss and this dude to become an Inquisitor. You got Barriss right there. And Morgan Elsbeth saying, I will fulfill my destiny. And it starts on May 4th in 1 week. So I'm excited. Are you guys excited for the Bad? Give me a 1 into the chat if you're excited for the Bad Batch. Let me see it. What do we think? Are we excited for the Bad Batch? Tell me in the chat. Give me a 1. Give me a 1 if you're excited. Oh, Jacob B with a very, very generous $2 holla. First ever super chat. I appreciate that quite a bit, Jacob. I really, really do. And put in a chat if you haven't yet. Oh, there we go. Jacob says, Mike, do you think if the Empire had captured the whole Bad Batch outside of Omega, that their DNA collectively would be a viable source for a successful Palpatine clone? That's an incredible question. No. The difference between the Bad Batch or Clone Force 99 and Omega is that Omega has the ability to transfer the midichlorians, and nobody else really does, as far as we know. That's why they keep testing all these different clones to see if they do, and maybe one of the other Bad Batch members do, but I doubt it. It's something that's supposed to be very, very rare, and that's why they have to do tests on all these different clones. But yeah, great question, Jacob. I don't think so. If they had all the other Bad Batch members, I don't think they would be able to create a successful Force-sensitive clone because they need Omega's DNA specifically. Yeah. I appreciate the $2, though. I really, really do. That's very, very generous. Very, very generous. All right. Where was I? Yeah, this poll is still at 46% of you want the Clone Rebellion show. Second place is the Omega and Ventress show, though. I will say that. So it doesn't seem like many of you are on board of that Luke Skywalker show. Imagine if Barriss kills Master Luminara, setting up Rebels. That would be cool. Actually, let me ask you guys something about Tales of the Jedi before we go back to the Bad Batch. Do you guys think that Vader is going to kill Barriss Offee in that show? Because Vader is Anakin, and Anakin fought against Barriss at the end of Clone Wars Season 5 because Barriss is the one that frames Ahsoka and leads to Ahsoka leaving the Jedi because she's framed by Barriss, and then she doesn't trust the Jedi, so then she leaves the Jedi. And Ahsoka leaving the Jedi, now it's a lot of things, but Ahsoka leaving the Jedi leads Anakin down the path of turning to the dark side. Now there's more things to that, his mom dying, Padme dying, all this other stuff. Palpatine luring him to the dark side, everything. But Ahsoka is one of the biggest pieces of that. Her leaving the Order is enormous. B-Man, what's up? So if Barriss didn't, and Anakin might see it this way, if Barriss didn't frame Ahsoka, then Ahsoka might have stayed with the Order, and Anakin might see it as he wouldn't have left the Order. What's up, Joe? How we doing? So maybe Anakin might lose his shit, or Vader might lose his shit and kill Barriss, like right then and there during training. That would be wild. That would be wild, but it would be very short. It would be very short, that is, Tales of the Empire, if that were the case. Yeah. Brandon Altman, what's up? Brandon says, I wonder if that spear has some Dathomir magic. If so, then Grogu's armor has that in it, since the spear was melted down to create it. Ooh, that's actually a great point. Yeah, we might learn some info about that spear that is turned into Grogu's chainmail, for sure. Good, Mike. Yourself? I'm doing good, Joe. This is absolutely an insane stream. We've broke record over record over record. We got up to, I believe, 123 was the top. Did we get past 123, guys? I don't know. Regardless, the previous record was 102, and we just smashed it, so I appreciate all of you for being here. Way more than you'll ever know. If you're not in the Discord, there is a Discord in the description below, a free Discord. Go join it. We have a bunch of fun in that Discord. Speculating, spoiling, or not spoiling, but we have a spoiler zone for spoilers, all that fun stuff. So go join that Discord. And if you're not a member yet, become a member. It's only 99 cents. Best way to support the channel. And we got a giveaway on Tuesday stream. Giveaway on Tuesday. Guys, we have a giveaway on Tuesday. So all the members are instantly put in for that giveaway. And yeah, it's going to be the biggest giveaway we've done in channel history. Biggest giveaway we've done so far. And we're about to hit 50K subscribers. Maybe by Tuesday, but I doubt it. Hopefully by this time next week. It would be great if we hit it on the 4th. Perfect. But regardless, we just hit 49,000 yesterday, so I appreciate you guys so much for that as well. I just went on my spiel for the stream, so now I'm going to shut up, okay? I'm just going to shut up.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Okay. Regardless, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate the hearts. I really, really do. Okay. Where was I? Mr. Hoochie, what's up, Mr. Hoochie, says, if you think about it, it's so much has happened off screen with Rex and Echo that we don't, wait, what? When they aren't with the batch. Like, we want to see all those clone rescues and failures to say, oh, you're saying you want to go see a show about that? Like, beforehand? Interesting. I think the Clone Rebellion show would take place after the events of the Bad Batch and follow Rex and Gregor and Wolf and maybe Echo if he does survive. I think it would be more like that, yeah. You got your ticket for the Phantom Menace yesterday? Nice! That's awesome. Yeah, so if you guys don't have your tickets yet, the Phantom Menace is being re-released into theaters next weekend. I already got my tickets for Friday night, May the 3rd. Yeah, select theaters around the globe, so there might not be a theater around you, but if there is, definitely go watch it. Let's show Disney, let's show Lucasfilm that we love to support the great quality of content that is the prequel trilogy and that is the Phantom Menace. Okay? Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it out. Give me a 1 into the chat if you've already got your ticket for the Phantom Menace. And give me a 2 if you're going to get your ticket. And give me a 3 if you're like, I'm not going to see it. So 1 is, I already got my ticket. I'm ready to go. 2 is, I don't have my ticket yet. I want to get a ticket though. And 3 is, I'm not going. I'm not going. Are you going to see the Phantom Menace in the theaters? What do we think? I'm 1 all the way on this one. I already got my ticket like weeks ago. As soon as it was able to, I already got my ticket. Yeah. I see a bunch of 1s, a bunch of 2s actually, mostly 2s. A few 3s though, a few 3s. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, back on track here. Senator Chris says, Omega is a female pure genetic replica of Jango Fett. Yeah, she's the Boba Fett. She's Boba Fett's sister, pretty much. She's not genetically altered. She doesn't have the inhibitor chip. She doesn't have the accelerated aging. She's technically older than all the Bad Batch members, which is funny. So actually, if you think about it, if Crosshair, Hunter, and Wrecker all die this week, that is Disney killing off kids, so... You heard it here first, folks. They're going to kill off all the kids in this episode, and Omega, the oldest one, is going to live. Come on. Isaac says, CT9904, yeah, but there is so many episodes in the Bad Batch about the clones. It would be a shame if a large chunk of this show was just setting up another show. Yes and no. Obviously, this show is probably going to set up the next show with Omega, hopefully with Omega and Ventress, but it might set up the next show with Rex and Gregor and Wolf. That could be true as well, but the Clone Wars did the same thing. The Clone Wars set up the Bad Batch. It was the same thing back then, and I just remember when the Bad Batch was announced, I was like, okay, they were in 2 episodes of the Clone Wars. They weren't that cool. I mean, they were cool, but they weren't that cool. Let's be honest. They get their own show now. And now here I am waiting for the finale of said show. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God for the Bad Batch. So I really don't know what to expect from an announcement standpoint on the next show. But again, you got to go in with with an open mind, to say the least. That's why when I look at The Acolyte, which comes out in June 4th, and all these people who are already like, oh my God, it's going to be so bad, blah, 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 blah. You got to watch it first. You got to at least give it a chance. At least give your opinion, you know? Yeah. Chris says, yes, Vader will treat her badly. Oh, talking about Vader killing Barazovi. Vader will treat her badly and then eventually kill her off. What I'm really looking forward to in this Tales of the Empire next week is Vader training the Inquisitors. It's going to be so damn cool. It's going to be so damn cool. I literally, like, we've heard about it in comics. We saw a little bit of it in comics. Vader trained the Inquisitors. And it wasn't like training like Yoda trains Luke. It was training like he's cutting their limbs off because they're doing something wrong. Or they made him mad that day. Like he's just cutting off arms, cutting off legs, stabbing them, killing them. Like that's how he trained the Inquisitors. And we're going to get to see that on screen. And it's going to be so sick. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. Mando United says, yes, definitely Vader will kill Barriss, but it won't be quick. Yeah, I think he'll probably torture her a bit. For sure. Yeah. Dr. Hemlock says, maybe Barriss will be transformed into the seventh sister. Now, the seventh sister, try saying that 10 times fast. Seventh sister is a completely different character than Barriss, so no. Brandon says, oh yeah, she's definitely, most certainly is going to die, but he'll make her suffer. I agree. Yeah. I agree. You will try says, and Barriss senses Anakin in the trailer. You think? You think Barazovi senses Anakin under that mask? I don't think so. I don't think so. What are my thoughts on the Acolyte? That's actually a great question, and let me preface it like this, okay? The Acolyte looks, from the trailer and from what I'm hearing about it, looks and sounds amazing. I can't wait for the Acolyte. It is, now that the Bad Batch is coming to a close, Tales of the Empire is coming up, it is getting higher and higher and higher on my list for most anticipated show. The trailer looked incredible. Brand new cast of Jedi, sign me up. A Sith-centered show, sign me up. There's nothing bad when you look at just purely the trailer and the content itself. There's nothing bad to see. Nothing at all. Now you can start to talk about the Leslie Headland of it all, the stuff that they were saying in interviews at Star Wars Celebration and all that stuff. I don't care. Give me a good show. Give me a great show, and I don't care. Sign me up. I'm very, very excited for the Acolyte. I can't wait. I love the cast from the girl from Logan to the guy from Squid Games. I absolutely love Squid Games. To the girl from The Matrix. It's a loaded cast, which you don't see in Star Wars ever. Usually Star Wars goes for the less popular actors in Star Wars. Look at Mark Hamill, look at Carrie Fisher, look at Harrison Ford. Then you look at Ewan McGregor, you look at Hayden Christensen. Then even the sequels, you look at Adam Driver, you look at Daisy Ridley, you look at John Boyega. They don't usually go after the big actors. But this time they did. And I actually am very, very excited for the Acolyte. So yeah, we'll just go with that. Back to the Bad Batch, now that I'm completely off topic. Roman is Swag says, do you ever think that the clone assassin do you think that the clone assassin will show up at the end and will be Tech? Could you imagine they re-kill him? No. I don't imagine it, okay? I don't want to imagine it, okay? Let's pull it up. I guess we have to. Let's talk about the clone assassin, okay? This is a good time. Why not? The clone assassin. Who is it? Tell me in the chat. Is it Cody? Is it Tech? Is it nobody? Let's pull it up. Who is the clone assassin? If we haven't been talking about this for 10 weeks, then my name isn't Mike. Who's the clone assassin? Tech? Cody? I feel like I've made this poll 1,000 times. Tech, Cody, clone of Crosshair, or nobody? No one. What do we think? Have we not had this conversation 1,000 times? The problem is I'm actually getting concerned that this clone assassin won't be in the finale. I'm unless this finale is literally 99 minutes, an hour and a half, I don't think there's time. Tech or we riot. Hilarious. Jar Jar, great. Thanks. The clone assassin is Cody. I would love to see that. Star Wars for Life says, think it's a secret member of Clone Force 99 with all the different traits. Could be. Genie from Tahini, what's up, says he is no one and everyone. That's why we haven't seen his face yet. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. He's a new character, and I'm down for that. Ooh, fascinating. Fascinating. Right off the bat, 33% of you say tech. That's in the lead right now. 33% say tech. Honestly, I've lost all hope of even hoping to see the. I've lost all hope of hope. I've lost all hope in hoping to see this clone assassin in the finale. I just don't think so. I don't think it's likely we're going to be seeing him, and I don't even care anymore, okay? I'm so over it. I just want to see the finale be awesome. I want to see Crosshair make the ultimate sacrifice in a really cool way. I want to see them set up the next show. I want to see an awesome, cool, action-packed, cool explosion of Tantus. I want to see something cool. And if the clone assassin isn't there, I don't care.
Hello there.
Damn it, I pressed the wrong button.
Incorrect.
It's incorrect because I do care, okay? I want to know who the clone assassin is. Damn it. Why couldn't they just told us like 4 weeks ago? Why couldn't they just told us when he blew up the Marauder? Why not just be like, haha, I'm Tech, pull up his mask and be like, it's me, Tech, or Cody, or somebody else? Why did they not tell us? I don't know. I just got a bad feeling.
I got a bad feeling about this.
That they're not going to tell us who it is. That he's not even going to be in the finale. I got a bad feeling. We have a... Wait, what? Don't lie to me like that. Check the spoilers on. Steel Production, if you're lying to me, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. Oh, here we go. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I have no idea if this is true. I have no idea if this is real. This could have very muchly easily been edited in any sort of way. But, yeah, no, this is episode 1. Wait, what? This is... What? Hang on. This is what I'm looking at here. For those of you guys who don't know what I'm doing here. This is the leak that they were talking about earlier. It's in a different language. Obviously, it looks like Spanish, but I could be wrong. I don't speak other languages. It says an hour 15, but this could just be episode 1 because it was an hour 16 and it might just be off by a minute because it says an hour 15 remaining and it looks like they've watched a minute of it. I think this is just the first episode of the series. I don't think this is real, but I mean, who knows what's real anymore? You're not real, man. You're not real. Who even knows if I could be an AI? I could just be a robot sitting here in front of you guys talking to you guys. I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real. Somebody translate it. Actually, I think somebody did translate it. Yeah, it says the epic finale from the confrontation between the 99th Clone Battalion and the newly formed Empire. Interesting. Is that what it really translates to? So this translates to the epic finale, the confrontation of the 99th Battalion of Clones and the newly formed Empire. Again, take this all with a giant grain of salt. We have no idea if this is real or not. Like, we don't know. This could be real, could not be. We have no clue. No, that's not what it says. That's wrong. That's not what it says. What does it say? What does it say? I will fix it. Okay, fix it. I don't know. If it is an hour and 16 minutes, fantastic. If it is an hour and 15 minutes, fantastic. But I wouldn't believe that. I wouldn't put my life on it. No, I would not. Oh my goodness. Jacob B joins as a master. Jacob, welcome to the people who love Star Wars. Oh yeah, Jacob, very, very generous, joins as a master. That is the highest tier, Jacob. I really, really do appreciate that. And if you guys don't know, the master tier, after a whole year, you get a free lightsaber. Yeah. So that's very generous, Jacob. I appreciate that quite a bit. I really, really do. Best way to support the channel is to become a member. You get awesome, cool perks like the awesome badge you see next to all the members' names in the chat. And, of course, you're going to eventually, when the shop opens this year, get a percentage off of the gift shop. And you're going to get priority, just everything. But you're also going to get instant access to the giveaways that we do at the end of every month, which just so happens to be in 3 days on Tuesday's stream. So, yeah. You're an alien, Mike? Get it right. Oh, yeah, I'm an alien, not an AI. You're right. I forgot we went over that already. I forgot. That's still a picture of episode 1, season 1. I thought so too, yeah. I thought so too. Anthony says, I'll say this much, Mike, 75 minutes would be perfect. Roughly the same length of the premiere, which was 74 minutes. Why wouldn't we see them both? Why couldn't we see them both in a cinema? Actually, that's pretty interesting. The same way that they dropped Ahsoka episode 5, where Anakin returned, do you think they'll drop this this Bad Batch episode in movie theaters? Do you think they'll do that? I think they probably would have announced it by now if they were going to do that, but I don't know. Your Spanish is a little rusty? What are you talking about? Mike, is he the first master? No, I think he is the 4th master now. We have 4 masters in the channel, I believe. You got Master Martha, you got Master Revan, I believe. Or no. Maybe. And one more maybe, and then Master Jacob now. I think we have 4. Master Beckham. Master Beckham too. Yeah, we got 4 masters now. Crazy. Crazy. It is Clone Force 99. It correctly translated. So it did correctly translate, but I just don't know if it's real or not. You can't believe anything you see on the internet anymore. You know? Yeah, I know. We would have heard it by now. I know. Yeah, I just don't think it's real. I just don't think so. Yeah. Do you think that Omega's dog will live? Batcher? Yeah, Batcher's definitely living. Batcher is 100% going to live, hands down. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Guys, come on. We got 100+ people here. Can I get 100 good cups follow orders in the chat? Look at this thing. Come on. If you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, just put good cups follow orders in the chat. Because this cup, look at it. It's a good cup. It clearly followed its orders, and now it looks like this. It's gone through some things. It's gone through some things. Yeah. All right. Where was I? Okay. Mr. Hoochie says, do you think that we will see Hilo, the clone commando, join Wolf in defecting? Would be interesting. That would be kind of interesting, but I don't think so. He was there with Wolf, obviously, so it would be kind of cool, but I don't think so. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, I hope it will be an hour long. Otherwise, there will be no time. I know. I feel like there's not enough time to go through everything that we have to do. There's so much things that we have to do. From Crosshair explaining what happened with him on Mount Tantus, to Hemlock having him get a sufficient death that actually means something, to the escape with Omega and the kids and Echo and Emery, to a sacrifice that means something with Crosshair and Echo and Crosshair and Wrecker and Hunter, to them hopefully getting picked up by Rex or whatever. Let's talk about a pickup. Let's talk about the ultimate Uber driver named Rex, okay? I think Rex is not going to be involved much in the finale, but he will be there, come in late to pick them all up. He'll be a glorified Uber driver, as I was saying in last stream. Now, with that being said, do you guys think that Rex will be the cavalry? So if you guys don't know, this 15th episode is titled The Cavalry Has Arrived. Let me show you guys. The Cavalry Has Arrived. That is the title of this 15th and final episode. Now, we don't know what this cavalry, quote unquote, is referring to. Is it the Bad Batch themselves, or is it heroes like Rex and others coming in to help save the day? Right here, you look at the final episode, May 1st, episode 15, The Cavalry Has Arrived. It's the final episode title, but who is this cavalry referring to? Now, the cavalry has arrived is the first line that Wrecker says. It's the first line of any Bad Batch member said by Wrecker in the Clone Wars Season 7. So it's likely that it's referring to Bad Batch. But it could be a very similar ending to Star Wars Rebels, where Ezra calls in all of his friends, from Rex, Gregor, and Wolf to Hondo Unaka to obviously the Purgle, but also everybody else that he fought with or alongside of, come in to help the Rebels free Lothal from Grand Admiral Thrawn in the season finale of Star Wars Rebels. I think something similar could happen in this week's episode, but it might not, if that makes sense. It could happen because Rex could be on his way. And if Rex is coming, we heard Echo say earlier this season that he's made a lot of friends across the galaxy. Could those friends be coming to help? I don't know. Now, Echo was doing something interesting in the last episode, where he was trying to send out, it looked like he might be trying to send out coordinates. Now, in my breakdown video, I kind of went into this. Where the hell is my breakdown video? In my breakdown video, I kind of went into this a little bit. Our heroes are on their own. Oh, go back. So when you look at this, I translated this. So it's just one letter and then a number. So I don't really know if this is maybe referring to all the clones that they have on the base, or if this is referring to maybe some coordinates, or I don't know. Do you guys think that this was actually Echo sending the coordinates to Rex? Or something absolutely completely different? What do we think? Is Rex going to come in to help at the end, or the Bad Batch on their own? What do we think? Mike, it's been fully translated, posted on the Discord? Okay, well, you guys say that. Well, let me go check it out. Do you guys think that Echo sent out the coordinates to Rex already, or are the Bad Batch on their own? And if so, who's going to come with Rex? Who is coming on? Is it going to be Rex and Gregor and Wolf and Hauser and Fee maybe, and that's it? Or is it going to be all these friends that Echo claims that he met throughout this whole Bad Batch show? Let's see. Oh, wait, shit. See, now it says an hour and 10, but it's also like partially into the episode. All right, so this is what we're looking at now. Let's zoom in a little bit here. It says, please let this be real. We don't know if this is real. Again, this is not confirming anything. I don't know if this is real or not, but it says 1 hour and 10 minutes, and it's somewhat inside of this thing, so it's probably a little bit longer than that, probably an hour 15, I would guess. Maybe even a little bit longer than that even. It says Clone Force 99's battle to survive a newly formed empire in an epic conclusion. I don't know. It honestly just seems too good to be true. It could be true. It sounds like a vague title or vague description that they would give it. But where's the title of the episode? How did somebody get this? So I don't know if it's true. Take this all with a massive grain of salt. I don't know if this is accurate at all, but it is pretty cool that this is here. Regardless, believe it or not, I don't believe it, but it does hype me up. If it's over an hour, it hypes me up, okay? It hypes me up, regardless. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Is Rex going to come in and help fight with the Bad Batch? Or are the Bad Batch on their own? What do we think? What do we think? Is this going to be the end of the Bad Batch, but they're just doing it themselves, and then Rex just comes up at the end and helps pick up Omega and the kids? Or is it going to be this massive battle between the Empire and not just the Bad Batch, but Rex and Gregor and Wolf and Hauser and Fee and maybe even like Hera Syndulla or Cham Syndulla and other friends that they met along the way? Maybe Asajj Ventress, maybe Fennec Shand, maybe some other people. Like, is it going to be this massive battle, or is it just going to be contained to just the Bad Batch? What do we think? Echo says, Saw Gerrera better help the clones on Tantus because he needs to redeem himself for what he did in Season 2 where he killed Tech. Yeah, Saw Gerrera could be a part of that. That group I just mentioned with Rex and all the others, Saw Gerrera could be a part of that because he is technically the reason that that Tech did die in that second season. Yeah. Yapal Joe says, I don't think it will be Crosshair. I don't think it'll be a Crosshair clone, the clone assassin that is, because the other theories are much more likely. Yeah. What if Scorch turns against Hemlock? But Scorch hasn't like had any of that, hasn't shown any signs of doing that. That's my only thing with Scorch. He hasn't been showing any sign of turning against the Empire. Emery has, clearly, but I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. Mando United says, I think it's fake. How could anyone have started watching it already? Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. Is like, why would somebody already have the episode 4 days early? That makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. Steel Protection says, it's on cable. Some people are able to view it early. No, they definitely don't do that. Because then spoilers would get out early. They don't do that. No. Nobody has access to see that page. Unless it was like a glitch in the Matrix or something like that. But that I seriously doubt it. All right, you'd rather see Rex with a massive battle? Interesting. Cody and Rex? Cody would have to be the clone assassin, though. That's the thing. Cody would have to be the clone assassin. He Be King, what is up, says, I think there will be some big fight with Rex and Echo and friends, and they will all be there. Yeah, that would be nice. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. It depends on how long the episode is. That's true. If it's just going to be focused on the Bad Batch themselves, then it doesn't have to be a hour and a half long. But if Rex and the others are going to come in, it's probably going to have to be a lot longer. Isaiah, what's up? Brandon says, if Omega sees all her brothers die, it could tap her into the dark side of the Force. That's true, but that's, again, why it would be the perfect next show for it to be an Omega and Ventress show, because Ventress would be the perfect person to sort of guide Omega through that, because she herself, Asajj Ventress that is, was a dark side user for quite a while. So she knows how to connect with the light side and the dark side of the Force, and would really, really help Omega greatly in all of that. Yeah. Starship 66 says, Echo sent the coordinates. It's going to be a fantastic battle. I don't know if that was coordinates. I just don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. We'll just have to wait and see. Avalon says, all the Bad Batch are going to die one by one in a holding action until Omega gets the kids out of there. That would be wild. Yeah, that's a good question too. Do you guys think that they will all die one by one? Like if Hunter, Crosshair, and Wrecker all die, just the three of them, will they give each individual character their own sort of very meaningful death? Or will they all just die at the same time? What do you think? Will they die at the same time, or they all get sort of a meaningful one at separate times? Isaiah says, I think the clone assassin is tech. Could be. I appreciate you, Chris. Oh, Salty Texas Ranger, what's up, says, at the end, we'll see the Bad Batch logo on the screen catch fire and turn into something else, a new title of a spin-off of the Bad Batch. We could. The same way that they've been doing it with Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, in the same way that they did it with Clone Wars and Bad Batch as well, yeah. Yes, they all get their own to be more meaningful. It could be. Yeah. I think it would be more meaningful. They die at the same time. Interesting. By the way, with almost 100 votes in, 38% of you think that the clone assassin is tech, 27% or 28% say nobody, 27% say Cody, and only 7% say a clone of Crosshair. But that is very, very close. 37 to 27 to 28%. That is very close. Yeah. Rose says, they'll die one by one, Rogue One style. That's true, actually. Rogue One, they had them all kind of die at separate times. But they all just died by the Death Star at the end, you know? Can we get to 99 likes? How many likes we got? Can we get to 99 likes? Everybody smash a freaking like on this stream so we can get to 99. We're currently at 96. We can get 3 more likes. Come on, guys. For the Bad Batch, can we get 99 likes? Come on. Senator Chuchi turns up with all the rescued clones. That would be cool. Tie that back in. I remember Mike was talking about getting to 20,000 subscribers overnight. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, and we're coming very close to 50. So that's insane. Yeah, I think they'll all go down together. Me too. Yeah, me too. Oh, we passed 99. 103. I appreciate you guys. What if it is what if is a codified message to the coordinates? It could be codified. Is what is codified? Is that even a word? It's a coded message with the coordinates. It could be. It definitely could be. Yeah. Still hoping Hunter survives. Let's ask you guys. Is there one character in particular that you really, really hope doesn't die? What do we think? Is there one specific character that you really, really hope doesn't die? Maybe it's Crosshair. Maybe it's Cody. Maybe it's Hunter. Or not Cody. Maybe it's Crosshair. Maybe it's Hunter. Maybe it's Wrecker. AZ. Nice. AZ's hilarious. Wrecker. Hemlock. Hemlock? Oh, because you are Dr. Hemlock. I get you. Hunter. Omega. Yeah. Wrecker. Batcher. I don't think Batcher's going to die, but yeah. Crosshair. I want Hunter to bring the children back to their families. Ooh, I don't know if you're going to see that. Interstellar Legends. Great name, by the way. Crosshair, yeah. Wrecker. Interesting. Because a lot of you said Wrecker, Crosshair, or Hunter, and it's likely that all three will die. So it might be a very, very sad ending. Very, very sad. Omega, I just need to see Tamara Morrison in a wig someday. A man can dream. A man can dream. Mike, you need to link your YouTube channel to your Twitter account, and you'll hit 5 billion overnight. Is that what you're saying? I already did, actually, as soon as you told me to, or not as soon as you told me to, but I did shortly after you told me to. Roman is swag says, I just want Echo to stay. He's the last clone from the Clone Wars besides Rex that is still around. Well, he's not the last, but yeah, I know what you mean. Echo, I don't think will die, purely because he just sort of came back. They rescued him at the end of Clone Wars Season 7. So why kill him off when he's already died once? And he's not really a part of Clone Force 99 either. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hebe King says Omega because she became one of the Bad Batch on Kamino, and the story has gotten so long with Omega, and I hope that she survives Tantus. I agree. I think Omega will survive, and I hope she survives as well. Anthony says, Mike, let's remember, Senator Chuchi was trying to get clone representation in the Imperial Senate. Maybe after over 2 years in its existence, the Senate has 2 clones in there. I don't know. I don't think she kind of got that passed. I don't think that happened. Yeah, I think that was what Season 2 was about. Palpatine coming in and ruining all their dreams and hopes. Jacob says, Wrecker or Crosshair? I feel like Hunter has to sacrifice himself for Omega, being that he was the central father figure for her since day one. Yeah, but what's interesting about that is Hunter has been the father figure since Season 1. Yes, you're absolutely right. But Crosshair this 3rd season has sort of taken that role. And Hunter has kind of taken a step back. So I don't know if they're doing that just to make Crosshair more meaningful as a death to Omega, because we already know that Hunter is meaningful to Omega. I really don't know. It seems like Hunter has taken a step back this season and Crosshair has taken the step forward. But I don't know. We'll see. I think Echo will survive and raise Omega. I think Omega will go off with Asajj Ventress regardless. But we'll see. We shall see. Zeta, what's up, says, I saw the leak of the episode being 1 hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, we just looked at that. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it or not. It could be true, but again, I can't concretely say 100% that it is true. So take it with a massive grain of salt. Like, find all the salt in your house, combine it into one grain, like a giant grain of salt, probably about this big, and then just eat it. And then read the hour and 10 minutes. Take it with that massive grain of salt. I don't think it's real. I mean, I do think I hope it's real. We'll put it that way. I hope it's real, but I don't know if it is. Cody, what's up, says, but they will put him in white armor like Fives. Put Echo in white armor like Fives? I think Omega will end up getting that white Mandalorian armor from Sid's office, but we'll see. A block of salt? There you go. A block of salt. Take it with a block of salt, yeah. Yeah. Brandon says, if they do kill off the Bad Batch in singles, who would die first? In all the way to last any order. I would think they would go in significance, which would be very, very difficult. I think Wrecker would go first because, let's be honest, he's a great character, but he is the least significant of the three we're talking about right now. But then it would be very interesting. Who would they go with first, Crosshair or Hunter? I think they'd probably go with Crosshair next and then Hunter. Yeah. Yeah. I love the clones. Me too. Salty says they're definitely going to get Hera and Chopper to help out. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. That'd be cool. But I don't know. Chopper, what do you think? Chopper has not been turned on yet. Should I turn Chopper on? You guys want me to turn Chopper on? Fine. Fine, I'll do it. Chopper, how we doing today? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we broke records today, Chopper. Yeah, we did. 120 something. I know. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. I know. It's wild. All right, shut up. I'm going to do the rest of the stream, okay? Are you going to be in the Bad Batch finale? For some reason, I don't believe you. I'm going to go back to the chat now because you're just pissing me off already. Who told me to turn him on? Damn it, just go down to the bottom. Where was I? Raphael says, Wrecker because of all the wrecking in this season. What? What's interesting to me this season is that Wrecker has been... Shut up! Thanks, guys. See what you did? See what you did? Shut up. If you guys could hear him, you'd be just as mad. Okay. Wrecker has been going through it this season. He's been going through it. He got blown up with the Marauder. He got absolutely smacked against a tree by the giant bear creature. Like, he's been going through it. Yeah. A twist would be none of them dying. That would be a big twist. If the Bad Batch come out unscathed, I would be absolutely shocked. Like, my jaw would hit the floor. I would be so shocked. I just don't see that happening. I don't see a world where all these Bad Batch members come out alive. The head writer of the show is literally saying this is going to be the end of Clone Force 99. This is going to be the end. We're all going to be crying. Like, that's how we pretty much know that it's likely that they're all going to die. Or some of them at least are going to die. It would be insane if none of them died. Absolutely insane. Who are Echo's friends that he told us about in episode 7/8? I don't know. It definitely wasn't a throwaway line. Echo hands Omega the cool blaster that we haven't even seen her use yet and says, I've made some friends around the galaxy. That wasn't just a throwaway line. Yeah, not at all. It could come back to play a big role in this finale. Yeah. Avalon says, if Omega survives, then where was she? We don't see her in Rebels, and we don't see her in anything else. That's true. Where was Omega? To that, I actually say it is possible, because we don't see Ventress in anything else either, or Quinlan Voss for that matter. And we know for a fact that Asajj Ventress is going to survive past the Bad Batch. So if Ventress could do it, Omega could do it. Also, you got to think of a character like Grogu. Grogu survived Order 66, isn't in a single thing, not a comic, not a show, not a movie, all the way until The Mandalorian Season 1, which literally is 25 years later. He's not in a single thing. Actually, it's probably closer to 30 years later. And, like, if he can do it, then Omega can do it. It's a large galaxy. She could go anywhere. She could go anywhere. Do I think Ventress will be in this finale, Moxie? No. Let me rewind and rephrase. I think she won't be in the Battle of Tantus, but I do think she will be in the finale, probably taking Omega away at the end. Yeah. Chopper agrees. Yeah. Fearless says, what about the voice actress of Omega saying what she said about Omega's future? That's true, but that could have just been a little bit of like a misleading type deal. It could... Omega dying would blow my mind. Omega dying would absolutely shatter my mind. Here's the thing. Lucasfilm is good at one thing, or they're good at a lot of things. Lucasfilm is very good at one in particular thing that I'm thinking about right now, and that is keeping a secret. I think there's going to be a lot of twists and turns in this finale that we don't even know about. We haven't even speculated about one bit at all. And maybe one of those twists is that Crosshair maybe has some programming in his head that make him kind of go crazy. Maybe. But there could be a lot that could twist and turn in this finale that we don't even know about yet. Think about The Mandalorian Season 2. Luke Skywalker showed up. Not a single person knew about that. Not a single person. Not even the actors working on the freaking show knew about that. So there could be a lot of twists and turns coming that we have no clue about. Not a single clue. We had no idea that Ahsoka was going to fight Darth Maul on Mandalore during the events of Clone Wars Season 7. No clue. So there's a lot that could happen in this finale that none of us have even talked about yet. None of us. Yeah. Hi, I just came. 25 minutes is fake. Yeah, 25 minutes is definitely fake. It could be 25 minutes, but the report saying it's 25 minutes is fake. So, with that being said, there could be massive, massive plot twists in this finale that we could not expect, like maybe even Omega dying. Maybe. Or maybe somebody showing up that we didn't expect. Or maybe something else happening that we just didn't expect. Regardless, throw your craziest, absolutely craziest predictions for this finale in the chat because they could be true. They could absolutely be true. At least your Chopper isn't annoying like my R2. Well, you guys can't really hear Chopper in the audio. He's annoying. He has an evil laugh too. He goes, hee 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 hee. Like, it's creepy. It's creepy. Yeah. Assault, Field of Salt. Yeah, there you go. Hunter and Crosshair will die like brothers hugging. That'd be wild. That'd be wild. Maggie, what's up? Says, dang, 105 people watching and 106 likes. You're getting popular, Mike. I appreciate that, Maggie, and welcome to the stream. Salty says, Boba Fett will show up in the last minute and rescue Omega and take her to safety. Boom. That is what I'm talking about when I say crazy predictions. Boba Fett. We haven't even talked about Boba Fett in weeks because the possibility of him showing up seems so unlikely at this point, but why not? Why not? He's a clone. He's a clone, unaltered clone of Jango Fett, just like Omega. And if Echo made all these friends that he was talking about in episode 7, where are all those friends at? Echo? Are they imaginary friends? I love it. Boba Fett showing up would be wild. Would be wild. Chopper? Yes. Chopper showing up would be wild too. Do you think that the cavalry is a battalion of clones, Rex Springs? No. I actually don't. I think it's just the clone. I think it's just Clone Force 99. I think it's just the Bad Batch, is the cavalry, because that's who they're referred to them. Yes, you did miss Good Cubs follow orders right here. Boom, boom. Whoa. Dave loves a lot of twists. Yeah, Dave Filoni loves a lot of twists. Think about it. Star Wars Rebels. Not a single freaking person in the entire world was thinking that Ezra Bridger was going to hook up a bunch of space whales, which, by the way, we hadn't seen for seasons before that. He was going to hook up a bunch of space whales to Thrawn's ship and blast into hyperspace, never to be seen again, going to a different galaxy. I mean, talk about a twist. Those space whales were introduced, I believe, in season 1 or season 2. Season 1 or season 2, because Ezra still had long hair. Those space whales were introduced 2 seasons at least before they came back in the finale, wrapped up Thrawn's ship, the Chimera, and blasted off into hyperspace. Are you kidding me? There could be some absolutely... in season 2? Okay, cool, thanks. Season 2. 2 seasons. There could be some absolutely insane twists happening in the Bad Batch. Think about who we haven't seen in 2 seasons in the Bad Batch. Caleb Dune, a.k.a. Kanan Jarrus. Hera Syndulla with Chopper. There could be some massive twists. Massive twists. Yeah. Avalon says, isn't it odd that if Omega does survive, then why didn't we see her in Rebels? Or even a hint of her? It would be odd, but it's not impossible. Just like we didn't see Asajj Ventress in Rebels either, and she could have survived past that too. Do I think Starkiller will be in the finale? No, I do not. But I like where your head's at. Mike is cutting out a lot. Am I cutting out a lot? Are we good? Is the stream good? Might just be your Wi-Fi, Catherine. Are we good? I think we're good. I think we are good. Guys, become a member if you haven't yet. It's only 99 cents. Giveaway on Tuesday. Have I said that yet? Maul will show up. Ooh. I don't think he will, but Darth Maul at this time period, after Order 66, after the Clone Wars Season 7, is a mysterious guy. I don't think he'll show up, but it would be cool. Wrecker gets eaten by the Zilla Beast. That would be a bummer. Here's the thing. The Zilla Beast is an interesting one, too. While you guys are dropping your crazy predictions in the chat, the Zilla Beast, will that thing survive? Or will the Empire kill it? Or will the Bad Batch blow it up on Tantus? I think the Zilla Beast might run wild on the planet after they blow up Tantus, but we'll see. Perfect timing for my question. What was your question? Raphael says, the more assassin droids in the galaxy in Tantus, count me in. What? I don't know what that means. Think Ventress will show up? No. Rebels was made before the Bad Batch. That's why we don't see her. Well, yeah, that's obviously the cop-out reason, but the Bad Batch does take place before. Yeah. Grogu has plot armor. If he died, it would they would be sued. Grogu definitely is a fan favorite character, but that doesn't mean he's got plot armor. He could easily die at any moment, right, Grogu? Look at him. He's eating a cookie. I want a cookie. Should we all eat some cookies? Guys, if you're eating a cookie right now, give me a 1 into the chat. And if you want to be eating a cookie right now, give me a 2 into the chat. And if you want to give me a cookie right now, give me a 3 into the chat. I just love doing that. Okay, regardless. I feel like Omega would also sacrifice herself to save the children and significantly hinder the project on her own. Yeah, I think she probably would do that to save all the kids. A lot of you want to be eating cookies. That's awesome. That's hilarious. I think she would definitely sacrifice herself to save all the kids, but I don't think her brothers will let her. That's kind of the thing. Is that a record? Oh, 100%. We've broken all records have been broken today. Likes, viewers, whatever. What have you. We've broken every single record in the book. Yeah. Rose says, bring up Jennifer Cobert's bingo tweets on the Discord. Oh, yeah. Let me do that in a second. We just got a new member. Senator Chris joined as a Padawan level. Senator Chris, welcome to the people who love Star Wars. Oh, yeah. Very, very generous. I appreciate that, Senator Chris. Welcome to the people who love Star Wars. Yeah, you're instantly put in for the giveaway on Tuesday. I appreciate that quite a bit. All right, let me scroll back up here just a bit for a second. Where was that chat from Rose? Bingo. Okay. Bingo, literally. Where was the bingo thing? Can somebody find it? Bingo, 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 bingo. So there was this bingo thing. Here we go. Yeah, found it. All right, let me zoom out. For some reason, it was zoomed in like crazy. Let's go here. So Jennifer Cobart, whatever her name is, tweeted out this. With only one episode left in the Bad Batch, how are the Season 3 bingo cards looking? And these were the bingo cards that were here, okay? So let's take a look at them. Let's take a look at this. Well, this one has different things crossed out. Oh, okay. Regardless, let's look at it. So Cody appearance, nope. Crosshair gets a hug. I guess that did happen, yes. Cad Bane and Fennec team up, no. Sid feels bad for the Bad Batch. Ugh, don't even talk about Sid. She wasn't in it. Nope. No. Oh, these are different. Oh, wait, what? These are two different things. I don't get it. Were you just supposed to make your own Bad Batch thing? I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it means. I don't know. Who do I know? What do I know? Who am I? I don't know. But if you have a bingo card, go check it out, I guess. if you did one of those before the season started. I didn't know that was even a thing. Were you supposed to make your own? I guess you were supposed to make your own. I did not. We'll have to do that for the next show, I guess. Yeah. I guess so. Hebe King says, can't Ahsoka help fight Tantus? Senator Chuchi can send her with Echo's coordinates. Ahsoka seems highly unlikely, I must say, just because of what we learn in Tales of the Jedi, that she goes into hiding. We don't know when she comes out of hiding, but it doesn't seem like it's this soon. Yeah. Mike, I'm now eating cookies. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's do a finale bingo. That would take forever, I think. We can do it in the Discord. We can do it in the Discord for sure. Everybody make a finale bingo and put it in the Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Avalon says, Crosshair has no programming. He just has PTSD because of his torturing. But, Avalon, let me be the devil's advocate here. He did go through the same process that the clone assassins did. Now, he did say that he sort of didn't get the same programming that they did because he has the difference in his blood, or a difference in his specific cloning. He's what is the word I'm looking for here? He's not different, but he's just like all the other Clone Force 99s. He's not that way. So he couldn't be coerced to the clone assassin programming. That's why I think it could be Cody, because Tech wouldn't again be coerced to it as well. So it could be that he does have some programming in him, but it doesn't really come out until he goes back to Tantus. Yeah. Plot twist, they all survive, but they get stuck on Tantus until Thrawn shows up in The Mandalorian. That'd be wild. That'd be wild. At least your chopper is not annoying like my R2. I already read that, but yes. Ming-Na Wen knew that Luke was going to turn up. Yeah, that was funny. If you guys haven't seen that interview, go watch the interview between Katie Sackhoff, who plays Bo-Katan, and Ming-Na Wen, who plays Fennec Shand. Yeah. Yeah. Cornerstone Warship Tutorials. What's up, Cornerstone? Says, what if Obi-Wan shows up? LOL. Yeah, no. What if Vader goes to Tantus and reenacts Order 66 with the younglings? That would be sad, but would be wild too. Kristoff says, Palpatine is roasting them all. Palpatine showing up is a very interesting one. I don't think he will, but there is always the possibility that he does, I suppose. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Moxie says, we knew about fighting Maul on Rebels from the novel. I think we will either lose one or all of the Bad Batch. We knew about fighting Maul in Rebels from the novels? Well, we knew that Maul was still around, yes, but we obviously didn't see it until we saw it. Can't Ahsoka help fight Tantus? Senator Chuchi can send her to the coordinates. I don't think so. I don't think Omega's around at this time. Yeah. I just read that. Damn it. Why not Ahsoka? I don't think it's, but why not? Well, I think it's just because she's still in hiding. We saw in Tales of the Jedi, we saw Ahsoka goes into hiding after Order 66, and then we see her get attacked by the Inquisitor, and the Inquisitor's head gets chopped off. We don't know when that takes place. Yeah. Stingray, what's up? Says, I'm so late, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll just rewatch it once the stream ends. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you, though. Fearless says, Omega makes a sacrifice to save everyone, or Emery does something with Omega which makes her useless for the M-count transfer. I don't think that's possible. She'd have to change her whole, blood, pretty much. Yeah, she would have to change it. Absolutely insane. Yeah. Yeah. It's after 1 year. It's an adaptation from the Ahsoka book. So if it's after 1 year, then it would be pretty close to the Bad Batch time period. So maybe, but I feel like people would be upset about that if Ahsoka showed up, because then it would be like, oh, just another Force user coming to save the day. Yeah. Okay, if we're going to say crazy, then why not the Mandalorian and Grogu? Well, first of all, Din Djarin would be like a kid. And Grogu would be also a kid, but he wouldn't be around. I know our expectations for the finale are high and are bummed out, and we are going to be bummed out if it's 25-minute long. But if it is 25 minutes, I think Filoni will have something up his sleeve. Yeah, I agree. If it is a shorter episode, I think it's still going to be a very good episode. I'm just hoping that it will be a lot longer than that. Yeah. Yeah. A show or a movie dedicated to Rex's Clone Rebellion. It would probably be a show, but I don't know. We'll see. Dr. Hemlock says, I think it'll be like the Avengers Endgame finale, where all the clones in the Bad Batch friends fight against Vader, Palpatine, and Hemlock. That would be insane, but I doubt that. It is sort of a bigger... Oh, okay, Chopper. It is sort of a bigger end than just the Bad Batch 3-season show ending. This is really the end of the Clone Wars arc itself. This is it. It's really Clone Wars Season 10 at this point. So I find it very hard to believe that it will be a 25 to 30-minute episode. I think it's way more likely that it will be a lot longer than that, because it is the end of not just the 3-season show called The Bad Batch, but it's also the end of the entire Clone Wars arc. The clones themselves. This is it. This is the end of The Bad Batch, but this is the end of the clones. And probably not many of them are going to survive except for Rex, Gregor, and Wolf, because those are the 3 that we see in Rebels. So this is going to be a way bigger end than just The Bad Batch, and that's what leads me to believe it's going to be a lot longer runtime than just 25 minutes. It's Endgame. It's like the Clone Wars Endgame, but Endgame was way bigger in scale. Yeah. Yeah. The Purgles were eating the gas at the Imperial Mine. It's true. In Season 2, yes. Yes. Sid, oh no, well, we're not even talking about Sid. Sid's the worst. We hate Sid. Sid, X is going to give it to you. If you were there for last stream, you'll know what that means. It was hilarious, but regardless, Sid, no. Gungi, Ventress, Ahsoka, and Caleb Doom. Gungi's an interesting one because he was in Season 2, and Omega has a connection to him, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Roman says, if any of the Bad Batch survive, where would they go? Because they're not able to go back to Pabu. Yeah, that's true, because the Empire will probably find them. And they're not in Rebels or the original trilogy. Maybe they just go into hiding. Well, Omega going off with Ventress would make sense. But I don't know. We'll see. We don't talk about Sid. No, we don't. And I hope she's not in it. I hope she's not in it. How would you react or feel if the finale wasn't an hour long? Well, we were talking about that at the beginning of the stream. At what time would we be pissed? At what time would we be like, oh no, this is bad? And is it like that 35-minute mark is kind of what we came around? Like, if it's 20 minutes, I'm going to be mad. If it's an hour long, I'll be like, yes. If it's 50 minutes long, I'll be like, okay. If it's 45 minutes long, I'll be like, yeah. If it's 35, I'll be like, okay. If it's 25, I'm going to be like, okay. Either way, I'm going to say okay. It's just at what level I say okay. Be like, okay. Okay. Or I could be like, okay, come on. So we'll see. We'll see. But I have to remember for my first initial reaction to be okay. Somebody has to remind me that, okay? Okay. Chris, what's up? I wonder if Crosshair remembers Hemlock's gas and if he's going to tell the others to keep their helmets on. I think Hemlock's gas, as I have it pulled up here, is going to, and I'm not talking about his farts, Hemlock's gas is going to play a major role in this finale in some sort of way, whether that's killing the Bad Batch or maybe Hemlock trying to stop the Bad Batch. Regardless, it's going to play a big, big role. I just don't know how. I don't know how yet, but we'll see. I can't wait. I can't wait, but yes, I hope this does play a role. And I don't think Crosshair will tell them about it until they see it. So he might see the gas and then say, guys, put on your helmets. Put on the helmets. Yeah. Where was I? I freaking hope that Vader is the bomb in Tantus and kills and destroys everybody and everything, which will lead to the Tales of the Empire where he meets the Inquisitors. That would be a dream. That would be awesome, but I don't know. I saw a theory that Gideon is a technician on Tantus. Technician, that would be pretty wild. That would be wild. We should get a show called Tales of the Sith that features Darth Revan. Tales of the Sith would be amazing, but I would way rather get Revan established first before we got to a Tales of the Sith show. Yeah. I hope we see Fee because I kind of miss her. Yeah, Fee would be cool to see come in at the end for sure. Was Gungi the same Wookiee kid from the Clone Wars? Yes, same Wookiee kid. Indeed. Jacob says, I don't think this will actually happen, but it would be unreal if Gungi and the Wookiees and Cham and Hera Syndulla and the followers and the two sisters from season 1, the Martinez sisters, Ventress, and finally Rex with the clones all showed up. That would be wild. But again, I don't think it'll happen. Plot twist, this is Secret 16th episode. I thought that at the beginning of the show, at the beginning of the season, but I don't think it's likely anymore. Yeah, I hope the Clone X is Cody. Me too. All right, let's end this poll, actually. Let's see where it ended at. So who is the clone assassin, or who is going to be the clone assassin? Still 34% of you still think it's Tech. 27% say nobody. 27% also say Cody. And then only 10% say a clone of Crosshair. But that's 144 votes on that. That's the most ever, and absolutely insane. I do have to get on out of here, though, because we've gone for 2 hours and 5 minutes already, which makes absolutely no sense. I feel like we just started. It's insane. So I cannot thank you guys enough for this stream. I really, really have to pee right now. It's like absolutely insane. I have to pee so bad. But we broke all kinds of records on this stream. 123, was that somebody help me in the chat. Was that the top? 123, I think, is what we made it to. How many likes do we have on this stream? 115, absolutely insane. We got 2 new members. If you guys haven't become a member yet, become a member. It's the best way to support the channel. We also have a giveaway on Tuesday, so every member is put into that immediately. And yeah, we are getting very, very close to 50,000 subscribers. We just hit 49,000 yesterday, so I cannot thank you guys enough for that. I appreciate you all so much more than you will ever know. It's absolutely insane. I appreciate you guys so much. It's wild. We had a whole epilogue about it yesterday. I mean, on Thursday's stream. It's wild. If you haven't watched my video from yesterday yet, go check that out. I appreciate all of you. Go drop a comment on it too, saying, hi, Mike. I just came from the stream. I love this video, and I'm really, really glad that you made this video because it's very awesome. And Mike, you are the best. And Mike, you're awesome. Awesome. And if you do it just like that, I'll know it was you. I appreciate all you guys so much more than you'll ever know. Smash a like on this video if you have not yet. Hit that subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video. We are praying to the Force that this will be longer than 1 hour. But regardless, huge shout out to Jacob for becoming a member and his first ever super chat, which is very, very generous. I appreciate that quite a bit. And huge shout out to Senator Chris for becoming a member as well. I appreciate all you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Watch out for maybe a video tomorrow, if not by Monday. Obviously a short pretty much every day for the rest of your lives. And of course, live streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday for the rest of your lives. And a watch party this Wednesday. And may the Force be with you. Always. Oh yeah. What a great stream. What a great show. You guys are the absolute best. That was record breaking to say the least. Absolutely insane. I appreciate all the hearts. I really, really do. Seeing the spammed hearts really makes me smile. Greetings from Poland. That's awesome. I appreciate you guys from wherever you're coming from. Yes, it was quite the awesome stream. I do agree, Tiffany. Wow. Wow. It all just hits me at the end of these streams. I'm in the zone during the streams, and then it just hits me right before I end. I'm like, holy shit, that was insane. Absolutely insane. Whew. Wild. Wild, 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 wild. I cannot appreciate you guys enough. You guys are so amazing. Greatest community in the Star Wars fandom, and we just keep growing from here. Whew. Enough to make a grown man cry. I appreciate you guys so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, great rest of your lives. And good night, everybody. Hey.